And it's that time again, folks. Cave update. Is it coming? Yes or no? When is it coming? All the questions you need to know right now. Hey there, guys. Skippy here for Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you from the old school Autocraft Let's Play world where I like to hang out once in a while and look at the beauty. Guys, today we are talking about something that has been one of the #1 topics of conversation, at least for, at least maybe a year now, and that is a cave update. Now that we've come to the point where we've seen a lot of, the new textures are here, we got the new village styles coming in, we got all of the village and pillage stuff, whether it's in a snapshot or whether it's in a beta update or whether it's in whatever, it's mostly already here and we already know what's going on. So that asks us, what is next? Guys, for this one here, let's go for, how about this? 302 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up below. So guys, Twitter, always follow me on Twitter if you want the news and notifications of cool updates and stuff. Yeah, that's what you want. You want that stuff? Hit me on the Twitter. So let's do this, guys. I've done these kind of conversation pieces before where we've talked about, new updates and what's going on. So what I can tell you right now is there's two major pieces of conversation with regards to what is next in Minecraft. And I will tell you that I am most likely almost certain that one of the two is what's going to be next. So the big ones is cave update and the next big one is combat update. So that could be mixed into one. I'm not sure. It could, it could go either way. I feel like cave update is the almost direct winner, guys. This has been talked about so much. What's this? Oh, mailbox. Hey, nothing in there. So, yeah. So, and you can see these cats weren't regular before. So I feel like this is kind of updated this world. So, cave update. So we're going to go through, we've done this before. I'm going to do it again. We're going to talk about what it will entail, what a cave update could entail, what different things would be in a cave update, of course, and how it works. Guys, stalagmites, stalactites, new ores, new blocks, new mobs even is one of the things that could happen. And yeah, so we'll talk about it, guys. I just got these pictures. We're going to go over the few different things. I think depending on what version you're on, we're looking at this for 1. So basically 1.11 is the village and pillage update. So we're looking at possibility. The best possibility we got is a 1.2 cave update and a 1.5 cave update for Java edition. So hopefully that works in that manner. And then again, on console edition, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but hopefully something along the lines of maybe switching over to Bedrock sometime soon might be a thing that happens. So let's do this. See how we have here. Look how beautiful this cave is. I think this cave is super nice looking right here. So let's find somewhere scenic, that's not too noisy. Let me go over here and we can get over here and do it right here. Scenic and not noisy. Okay, so there, scenic and not noisy, but I feel like I have those waves going on here, so let's try to get away from that conduit. So stalagmites and stalactites, guys, that's going to be pretty much the #1 thing that people are going to be expecting with regards to cave update. So let's start with this. I have them in no random order, guys. These are just going to be random, totally random pictures from online, different mods, different things, and we're going to start right here. Bang. Stalagmites and stalactites. So this is a key element that would be in any cave. This is kind of basically, I feel like somebody pretty much took like a regular picture of Minecraft and seen what they can do to make a cave update on their own. The only things that are different here are those rods. So basically one is, say, like that's a stone block in the middle and the bottom there, that's a stone wall, and then there's two other skinnier forms of stone. So I think they could easily do that with an add-on at the moment, but I think that's what's going on here. Is this a minimal cave update could look like this. So let's keep going down the line. Ice caves makes perfect sense, right? You could easily do ice caves. You could easily have the same kind of stalagmites, stalactites done in like that. Basically, I think the thing that what this would look like is basically making biomes in caves. I think that's kind of like one angle to look at it at, right? So there would be ice in the caves, there would be lava-y hot areas in the caves, there would be like a plains area in the caves, you could even have jungle caves and things like that. So let's keep going down the line. So now this is taking it a little bit crazier, kind of radioactive, kind of purple, kind of like something nifty going on. You can see there's some weird formations with some new mushrooms there and some glowing ores. Those could even be used as ores, say, if you wanted to, but something like that. So let's keep going down the line. Here's one with some sort of mod pack on. I feel like this is just a regular mod pack and they just did something, but you can see the stalagmites and stalactites, which are the spikes that come up and down, are kind of affixed into this one here, and it does definitely look doable. So Let's go over here. We got, yeah, some more. So like I said, this could be a mushroom cave system, right? You got some mushrooms underground. You got some different types of mushrooms, kind of. So this looks like somebody just made this on regular Minecraft, because you can see that that's just a stone wall. So I don't know, it looks really cool. Again, this shows the biome aspect of the whole thing. So over here, this is from some mega ores mod pack, but this just shows you they could even switch up and throw different ores in, right? They don't really even have to, I guess they have to do something with them, and that makes it a lot bigger. But you can see all the different colors that are left over. Copper makes perfect sense, you know. Even chaos, like a new ore in the nether, it's totally doable. Ruby has been a thing, people have talked about it everywhere since Minecraft has first come out, and you know what, I think it makes a lot of sense to throw some new ores in there. Here we go. This looks like just a generic beautiful cave. Like, guys, that's the whole argument. I mean, most of the argument, let me say this, is it doesn't actually have to be like a whole update with all of these new blocks. Think about how simple it would be. Imagine they just put stalagmites and stalactites in some form, you know what I mean, maybe a couple different mushrooms and a couple different types of moss, and then you mix that with all the current blocks you have and just readjust the way that, you know, each cave certainly forms, or, you know, renovates, or, well, generates. Oh wow, there you go, Skippy. So do that, and you can easily do this very easily and really change the dynamic of the game with regards to that. So that said, we got this, you know, another form of cave. This could be like more like slimy moss, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be like a slime cave. I don't know if that's an actual real thing, but when you look at it, you can see it's more like a moss. That's why I took this picture. It wasn't for the slime, but you know, like in caves, there's slime. No, I think so. There's tons of slime in caves. Let's keep going down the line. Again, a new mushroom. Simple as a new mushroom and a new generation process really can change a lot of the stuff in the way that this stuff goes down. Let's keep going down the thing here. I hope I didn't lose my spot. I think we got this guy right here. So this is a nice simple image of stalagmites and stalactites, and this takes it into one step further, where I feel like it's cool because they could make stalagmites and stalactites just form, because they would always form on top of each other. So, you know, the one drips from the top of the ceiling, it hits the ground, and that makes the one on the bottom, right? They're always directly across from each other. That said, this can happen naturally. They could just add it into the generation of the game, where whenever, say, there's andesite on top or andesite on the bottom, it could slowly do that in some areas, right? And just put it into the play, bang, and then it can slowly make them grow, and it can just be a natural generation thing. Again, maybe if you hit the bottom, you get damage, or even if you jump into the top, you get damage. But it does make perfect sense. It is totally doable and something that could happen. Here's another angle at it. Basically, they're showing it right here, but this is something, if they wanted to take it one step further, I feel like this is a mod, because the pixels are too fine for it to be a straight Minecraft add-on. But they could make them thinner, I guess, like this. But this kind of gives you the whole gist of how the stalagmites and stalactites could be. And in addition, if you look on the left hand side, this actually shows you very much so that maybe they can even join, right? You know, you think after time, if something stays there long enough, then they join, and then you have to break them to get by. This is something that is totally reasonable to think that that could happen. I know that I'm excited about this. I feel like it's one of the next things that needs to be put in the game is stalagmites and stalactites, because literally it happens in caves, guys. This game is Minecraft. You're mining in caves, and you can see on here yet another thought process with regards to it. They actually just keep going and joining. Totally doable. I like it. I don't think that you would actually be able to get, like, say, an item from it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the right idea, because what are you going to get? Stone, or maybe stone chips, or maybe spikes. That's something you could also get. Maybe if you break the stalagmite on the bottom, then it gives you spikes, and then you can use that as, like, you know, in some sort of redstone contraption. That would be something that would work super cool. So last but not least, we got this one right here. And there it is. Like I said, this is back to the generic timing and, you know, simple portion of what they could do with even simply not changing too many blocks. Even though I think this looks silly compared to the ones that I just showed you, I think that there are the best option before this. So that said, we got pretty much through the pictures. We're going to talk a little bit about mobs. Mobs is something that we need. A new underground mob boss, because there isn't one. We got the Wither, we got the Ender Dragon, we got in the sea, we got Guardians. So it would make perfect sense that there would be a new mob boss that rules the underworld kingdom. So, man, I don't know. I feel pretty stoked about it. I think I'm pretty ready for this cave update. So, like I said, 1.1, so 1.12 is the next update that we could potentially have new items in. And in addition, on Java Edition, it would be 1.15 would be the next one after that. So keep your fingers crossed. I think this is some sort of like mob arena over here. Keep your fingers crossed, and we'll just hold our breath a little bit. I don't think we have to, because the one thing I can guarantee you is something is coming for those next updates. And I almost like, probably the number one thing is combat update 100% has been talked about as, like, you know, for surezies what's going down. So yeah, don't forget to smash the like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for cool updates, let's plays, and stuff. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.